Welcome back, fellow food geeks. It's good to have you back. I'm back with another heartwarming soup. In fact, soup is considered food for the soul, and this is a delicious soup. We can call it a fake chicken noodle soup. Actually, it's a soy noodle soup. It's a lovely soup. You're going to really enjoy it once you please try it. Make it at least once, and I promise you'll make it again and again. So we'll start with approximately half a cup of soy chunks. You can take granules if you feel like it. Soak them in hot boiling water for 15 minutes. After 15 minutes, you'll see that all the water has been absorbed. Just squeeze them and remove them on a chopping board, and you can either chop them or you can tear them apart. So one chunk could be torn apart into 2 to 3 pieces, just like so. So a rough tear, if you will. And this is what they look like. So basically this is acting as a mock chicken in the soup. So in a pan I'm taking around a teaspoon of olive oil. You can take any oil you prefer, and as soon as it heats up, we are going to add the soy chunks. Basically I'm going to brown these soy chunks so that there is a little sear on them, and they actually are quite flavorless unless we have the sear on them. So this is the reason we're doing this. Do you see it's browning up and a lot of it is sticking to the pan? This is really good. We want it to stick to the pan. This is going to add tons and tons of flavor. So once you think they satisfy you with the browning, just remove them from the pan, and we are going to saute the rest of the ingredients after that. So I'm adding 1 teaspoon of oil again, and to this the first thing which I'll add is ginger, garlic and green chili paste. 4 cloves of garlic, 1 small piece of ginger and 1 green chili, and I'm going to saute it. Now I'm going to add a little bit of chopped onion. Let's say a very small onion, one, or maybe if you have a large onion, 2 to 3 teaspoons of chopped onion would do. Now I'm going to add green onion, so 2 stalks would be fine. I'm keeping the green part for later use, just the white part right now. Now a few French beans or green beans. Vegetable will saute for say 30 seconds before adding the next one. So 1 carrot which I've finely chopped. Now you could add or remove any vegetable which you like or do not like, up to you really. If you don't like some vegetable, please remove it, add what you like. It's perfectly alright. 4 or 5 mushrooms chopped up. I'm adding button, add whatever you have like I said. Now I'm adding the coriander stems. Remember, not the leaves but the stems, 3 teaspoons. This is really going to add a lot of flavor to the dish, and we're going to saute it again for like 10 seconds. Now we're going to re-add the soy chunks. We're going to introduce it back to the pan. Next thing which I'm adding is 3 teaspoons of chili sauce or chili paste, whatever you have. In case you don't have, take 4 to 5 chilies, soak them in a little bit of water or vinegar for 2 to 3 hours and make them into a paste. That will also do. Some salt and pepper to taste according to your choice. Now I'm adding 2 to 3 teaspoons of soy sauce. You could add light or dark or mix them together, entirely up to you. And now I'm adding around 6 cups of water. If you have stock, please add stock. The recipe I'll link down below. It's in my last soup recipe. Now I'm adding umami powder. This is mushroom powder. You can add this, or you can add aromat powder, or you can also add Ajinomoto. Whatever you have, half a teaspoon. Anything is fine. Now I'm adding noodles, around 1 packet of Maggi noodles if you have, or any noodles. I have a little bit of Ching's left, so around 70 grams. So I'm adding that. Any kind of noodle is fine for this recipe. You can also add any ramen that you have at home. Even rice vermicelli would do. We'll let it boil, and after the noodles are cooked, we are going to add a little bit of red chili, and I'm also adding 2 to 3 teaspoons of vinegar here. Now I have chilies and vinegar, so I'm using the same thing for and adding, so kills 2 birds with 1 stone. So I'm adding both together, and now I'm adding the corn flour slurry to thicken it. Now this is entirely optional. In case you don't want a thick soup, you can let it be as is. Now I'm adding a little bit of around 50 grams of diced paneer cubes. You can add tofu, paneer, you can add broccoli, your wish, and the green part of the scallions, white I added earlier. And the last thing we add is cabbage, because we want the crunch of the cabbage when we have the soup. And after you add the cabbage, within 30 seconds we'll take it off the gas. The soup is now ready to consume. Now please taste it so that you know if you need to adjust any salt or pepper or chili paste. See, this is again a guideline. You want to omit or add any other ingredient of your choice, please go ahead and do so. The soup will still turn out amazing, I'm sure. And for winter nights, it is an absolute delight. So do go ahead, make it, give it a try. Let me know in the comment section how it turned out for you. Please let me know if there is any other recipe that you'd like to see me make. And here I am garnishing the soup, and then this is ready to have, putting a spoon inside. Like the recipe. If you enjoyed it, give it a big thumbs up, and I'll catch you very soon in another heartwarming recipe for the winters. Now, in case you do not have noodles at home readily available, you could also add pasta. Spaghetti would do, or if you are gluten free, you could add rice vermicelli as well. So I hope you had a good time watching it and will try it soon. So I'll catch you very soon in the next recipe. Have a wonderful day. Bye.